So now this question states name each alkene. So the problem with some of the online learning platforms is that they don't always fully draw out the molecular structures appropriately. So what I did is I took these the linear written structures and drew them out to what they are supposed to look like to make things a little bit easier. Okay. So we'll start with the first one, which is pretty straightforward because it is completely linear. There are no decorations, no substituents sticking out, no methyl groups. So numbering is going to be easy, especially because the alkene is in the center. So it doesn't matter which way we start numbering, so I'll start from the left to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 carbon chain, and we just have the one alkene to account for. So the way this will be written is hex for 6. Our alkene starts at carbon number 3, and then ene. That's it, because it's an alkene. Now for this one, we have this extra methyl group to take care of. And as well, remember that we want our alkene to have the smallest number. So the best way to make this work is to start numbering at the right, so that the alkene is carbon 2 and not carbon 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And either methyl group can be 5. It doesn't matter. It ends up being the same number of a chain anyway. So we have a 5 carbon chain, and we have one methyl group at carbon 4 and our alkene at carbon 2. So this will just be 4 methyl, 4 methyl, pent, because it's 5, 2, ene. Moving on to the next one, so this one's a little bit more complicated. There's more branches to consider. So it'll take some trial and error to figure out the longest chain. As well, the alkene is sitting in the middle, so that helps a little bit. So if we start numbering from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But don't forget, we want to include as many substituents, as many carbon, the decorations, as possible. So to do that, it's better to start here as 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gives us the longest chain. So now we have 2 methyl groups to include, the alkene, and this ethyl group, which is 2 carbons. So methyl, ethyl, yeah. Okay, and we're writing this in alphabetical order. So the ethyl group goes first, so it'll be 3 ethyl. Oh, sorry. Oh, I forgot we have dimethyl. So dimethyl goes first. So that is 2, 5, dimethyl, 3 ethyl, and we're at hex because it's 6. Our alkene is at carbon 3, so 3 ene. As for the last one, so deciding the longest chain, as well as making sure the alkene is the smallest number possible, it's best to start from left to right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 methyl groups now to include. So it will be, but 2 are on the same carbon, so you just write the same number twice. So 2, 2, 4, trimethyl. Our alkene is at carbon 3, trimethyl, and we're at hexyl, hex, 3 ene.